What if your muscles weren't tired at all, just asking for calm? I'm Dr. Emily Parker, and today I'll guide you through a gentle, doctor-guided cool-down designed for adults over 60. After a workout, your heart, breath, and nervous system need a safe bridge back to balance. Without that bridge, recovery stalls, and the risk of muscle loss quietly grows. With it, your body shifts from strain to repair, from noise to ease. This is where senior wellness truly begins. Place one hand on your chest and one on your belly. Inhale slowly through your nose for 4, hold for 2, exhale softly through your mouth for 6. Again, feel your ribs widen, your shoulders drop, your jaw unclench. This is not just breathing. This is how you calm your body and open the gates for blood to circulate, nutrients to absorb, and tension to let go. Now scan your body. If your thighs feel tight, send your breath downward, as if you were smiling into the muscles. If your lower back feels stiff, picture warm light spreading across your hips. A doctor-guided cool-down tells your nervous system, you are safe. And when the body feels safe, strength returns more quickly, joints move more freely, and balance becomes steadier. Let's prime that response with 3 slow breaths. Inhale 4, hold 2, exhale 6. Each exhale whispers to your heart to slow down. Each inhale refreshes the brain. Calm is not the opposite of effort. Calm is the partner of growth. You are teaching your system to rebuild, smarter, not just harder. In a moment, we'll begin simple movements for the legs, back, and core. They are short, mindful, and protective, perfect for senior wellness at home. If at any time you feel dizzy or sharp pain, pause, sip water, and return to the breath. Your goal is not to push. Your goal is to guide. That's the power of a doctor-guided approach. Remember, a cool down is not optional for adults over 60. It is the small habit that multiplies results. 2 minutes of steady breathing, light release, and gentle alignment can turn today's effort into tomorrow's confidence. This is senior wellness in motion, simple, consistent, and deeply kind. Before we start, hear this promise. When you finish with a proper cool down, you reduce the drag of lingering fatigue. You protect against muscle loss, and you gently calm your body so recovery can actually happen. If you'd like your body and mind to recover better every week, subscribe now, not for me, but for your own calm. On the next breath, feel the floor supporting you. Shoulders soft, eyes kind. Inhale 4, hold 2, exhale 6. You're ready. Let's begin. Leg and hip standing knee raise, then chair squat, supported. Let's bring strength back to your legs the calm way. Stand beside a sturdy counter or the back of a heavy chair. Place 2 fingertips on it so your body knows support is available, but your muscles still do the work. Feet hip-width apart, knees soft, shoulders easy. Take 1 slow breath. Inhale for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6. Now, standing knee raise. Press your left foot gently into the ground as if rooting. Zip your lower belly in and up. Slowly lift the right knee toward your chest over 3 counts. Pause for 2. Lower with control for 3. That's 1. We'll do 8. As you lift, imagine a string guiding your thigh. If balance feels unsure, fix your eyes on a calm point on the wall. 2 more cues. Breathe softly through the nose and keep the spine tall, like a book balanced on your head. Each slow lift trains a reflex loop between hip and brain that helps catch you before a stumble. If the hip pinches, lift a little lower or make a small circle at the top to invite the joint to glide. After 8, switch sides. Root the right foot, lift the left. If fatigue arrives, shake the legs out. Good. Now we'll sit and stand using the hips, not the knees. Turn so the chair is behind you. Toes slightly out. Reach your arms forward for balance. Begin the chair squat. Send your hips back first, like closing a car door with your backside. Then gently bend your knees. Lower until your glutes lightly tap the seat, but do not collapse. Pause for 1 count. Press through your heels and squeeze your glutes to rise. Keep your weight mid-foot, ribs stacked over pelvis. Do 8 slow reps. If the knees feel cranky, widen your stance or place a folded towel on the seat so you tap higher. If standing is difficult today, keep both hands lightly on the chair seat and push through your legs as you stand. The hands are guidance, not the engine. Want more challenge? Hold the pause at the bottom for 2 steady breaths, then ascend like an elevator, not a rocket. Finish your 8 with patience. Before we leave this group, return to standing and give your legs a gentle shake. Take 2 recovery breaths. Inhale for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6. Upper body resistance band row and chest open. Sit tall on a sturdy chair, both feet flat. Loop a light resistance band around the soles of your feet, holding an end in each hand with palms facing in. First, posture check. Grow a little taller through the crown of the head, lower the shoulders, soften the jaw. Pull the band by sliding your elbows straight back, as if squeezing a sponge between your shoulder blades. Hold for 2 gentle counts, then return slowly for 3. We'll do 12. Keep the ribs from flaring, let the breath stay easy. If your shoulders creep toward your ears, pause. Roll them back and down, and begin again. Think, open the chest, invite the lungs to expand. This posture tells your nervous system that life is safe and invites deeper breathing. If gripping is difficult, wrap the band around your hands or wear soft gloves. With osteoporosis concerns, keep the spine neutral without twisting. Want more challenge? Scoot your seat backward to increase tension, or add a 1-second pause halfway through the pull. After 12, release the band and rest your hands on your thighs. Now, counter the pull with a soft chest open. Interlace fingers behind you if shoulders allow. Otherwise, place palms on the sides of the chair and imagine broadening from nipple to nipple. Inhale, float the sternum forward and up a few millimeters, no forcing. Exhale and imagine space across the heart. Hold for 2 slow breaths, then release. Repeat once. Core and breath glute bridge, then modified knee plank. Lie down on a firm surface, knees bent, feet flat and parallel, arms by your sides. Before moving, imprint your lower back gently into the floor, awakening the deep core. Think of a zipper from pubic bone to navel closing softly. Now squeeze your glutes and press through your heels to lift your hips until your body forms a smooth slope from knees to shoulders. Hold for 3 quiet seconds, lower for 4. We'll do 12 bridges. At the top, imagine 2 headlights on your hip bones shining straight ahead. Keep them level. If hamstrings cramp, walk your feet an inch farther from your hips and emphasize the glute squeeze before you lift. If the neck is tense, nod the chin slightly and let the eyes settle on one ceiling point. Between sets, place 1 hand on the belly, 1 on the ribs, and invite the breath to widen sideways. After 12, hug both knees to the chest, then roll to one side and come onto hands and knees. Set elbows under shoulders, forearms parallel. Walk your knees back until your body forms a straight line from head to knees. Draw the belly toward the spine as though tightening a gentle belt. Now breathe. Hold 15 to 30 seconds. Your goal is steady breath and smooth line, not strain. If pressure appears in the lower back, lift the chest a touch and imagine length from tailbone to crown. Repeat the plank twice more with a brief rest between. Each hold whispers to your deep core and pelvic floor, "I've got you." If wrists or shoulders complain, place a folded towel under the elbows or do the hold against a countertop with the body straight from heels to head. For variety, lift one forearm an inch for 3 seconds, then switch tiny and controlled, cooling the whole system, linking breath, balance, and posture. Sit or stand comfortably. We'll connect what you just trained. Imagine 3 dials on your dashboard: breath, balance, posture. When the dials turn from alert to calm, repair speeds up. Start with the breath dial. Inhale 4, hold 2, exhale 6. Picture the exhale as a gentle tide pulling stress away. Now the balance dial. Stand tall and place 2 fingers on the chair again. Lift the right heel 1 inch, then set it down. Lift the left heel, set it down. Rock side to side like seagrass in slow water. This tiny sway teaches your ankles and hips to speak to your brain. Take 6 sways. Finally, the posture dial. From the base of your skull, imagine a string guiding you upward while your shoulder blades settle into your back pockets. breathe there. Finishing ritual, seal the practice. We'll close with a ritual that tells your body the work is complete and rebuilding has begun. Sit or stand, whichever feels kindest. Place your hand over your heart. Whisper inwardly, "Thank you." Inhale calm, exhale leftover heat. If you enjoy a brief stretch, turn your head gently right and left, as if saying no to tension, then nod yes to ease. To protect recovery for the next 24 hours, drink water, include protein in your next meal, and aim for a consistent bedtime. If your schedule allows, take a 1-minute walk later today, swinging the arms softly so the venous pump in your calves helps the heart. Before we move to the science explanation, pause and feel. Are your legs heavier in a good way, grounded? Is your breath longer and quieter? That is your nervous system shifting toward rest and rebuild. Remember this sensation. You can return here anytime with 3 slow breaths and 1 kind thought toward your body. You moved with care, you moved with intelligence, and you moved with calm. That combination is how strength returns and stays. You just guided your body from effort to ease. Now let's explain why this calm phase is not a luxury, but biology. After any workout, your system is dominated by the sympathetic branch, the go, brace, and push response. Heart rate rises, blood pressure climbs, cortisol supports fuel release. A good cool down invites the parasympathetic branch to take the lead. That shift, often called increasing vagal tone, is the signal for repair. Breathing slowly through the nose, especially with longer exhales, nudges the vagus nerve to lower heart rate variability toward balance, relax blood vessels, and reopen digestion. In short, calm chemistry replaces crisis chemistry, and tissues receive permission to heal. Think of your leg veins as soft rivers with many one-way gates. When you walk, squeeze, or rhythmically contract the calves and thighs, those gates open in sequence and push blood upward against gravity. This is the muscle pump. During a calm cool down, that pump keeps working without the spike of stress hormones. Result: better venous return, less pooling in the legs, lighter ankles, warmer hands, and steadier blood pressure when you stand. Many people describe it simply as, "I feel circulation again." That feeling is real. Improved flow carries oxygen, clears byproducts, and delivers the nutrients you'll eat next to the places that need them most. Let's talk about lactate and soreness. Lactate is not the enemy, it's a temporary fuel. What becomes uncomfortable is the overall chemical soup that accumulates when intensity stops, suddenly hydrogen ions, heat, and micro-inflammation. Gentle movement plus controlled breathing acts like an internal rinse cycle. The rhythm of inhale and exhale changes pressures in the chest, which draws blood back to the heart like a bellows. Pair that with slow contractions, the bridges you practiced, the knee raises, the rows, and you move fresh blood in, used blood out. Over hours, that reduces DOMS, the delayed soreness that makes tomorrow's stairs feel taller than they are. Now the joint sensors proprioceptors. With age and inactivity, they become quiet. Chair squats and supported knee raises wake them up safely. Every slow descent and controlled rise tells your brain exactly where the knees, hips, and ankles are in space. Clear maps reduce wobble, which reduces strain. When the map is sharp, muscles can fire at the right time with less total force. You felt this when your stance grew steadier after only a few repetitions. That steadiness is not just confidence, it is improved timing inside the nervous system, which is one reason falls become less likely when you practice regularly. Posture and breath are partners. Rows open the chest and anchor the shoulder blades down. That shape gives your diaphragm room to drop, so each breath draws more air with less effort. More oxygen lowers perceived exertion. Lower exertion cools the stress response. Notice the loop. Position improves breath. Breath improves chemistry. Chemistry relaxes position. We design the sequence to travel that loop 3 or 4 times before you leave the mat, sealing the change. Let's connect calm to muscle building. Muscle protein synthesis depends on 3 drivers: stimulus, amino acids, and hormones. Your workout provides the stimulus, tiny microtears, and signals to grow. Protein supplies the amino acids. Hormones decide how smoothly the factory runs. A gentle cool down lowers stress hormones and improves insulin sensitivity. So the meal you eat next is more likely to reach the cells that need it. Add 20 to 30 grams of quality protein within 2 hours. Sip water and include minerals, especially magnesium and potassium from leafy greens or fruit, to help muscles relax while they rebuild. Sleep is the final pillar. The nervous system you calm now is the one that carries you into deep, restorative stages later tonight. People who finish with breath and gentle movement fall asleep faster and experience fewer nighttime leg cramps. Before bed, repeat 3 rounds of 4-2-6 breathing, then perform 10 tiny ankle pumps while lying down. You are recreating the same physiology. Venous return up, heart rate down, safety on. What about pain signals? When the brain believes a joint is threatened, it turns up the volume. Slow, controlled movements paired with reassuring breath deliver the opposite message. Control, warmth, and predictability. Over days and weeks, that consistent message can reduce baseline sensitivity. It is not magic. It is neuroplasticity, the brain learning a calmer default. Finally, let's align mindset with biology. Recovery is not the absence of effort. It is directed effort toward repair. When you choose to cool down, you are telling your body, I plan to keep moving tomorrow. That intention matters. Cells listen to patterns. 3 steady sessions each week beat 1 heroic effort followed by collapse. Small, kind repetitions, breath, bridge, row, squat, teach resilience that accumulates like savings. So as you move forward, remember the sequence. Breathe long, move slowly, open posture, then rest. That order lowers threat, boosts circulation, clears the chemical soup, and points nutrition toward growth. Calm is not passive. Calm is the architecture that lets strength take root. Practice it after workouts. Your future self thanks. You've just seen what happens when science meets stillness. Now, take a moment to feel it. Your heartbeat, once racing, now moves in rhythm with your breath. Your muscles, once tight and trembling, now hum quietly beneath the skin. That quiet isn't weakness, it's wisdom. For decades, people were told that slowing down meant giving up. But in truth, calm is the highest form of strength. When you breathe with intention, you teach your body courage without strain, power without pain. This is the season of your life where grace replaces grind. Look at your hands, the lines that have built, cared, held. Every pulse under your fingertips is proof that your body still listens. It never stopped working for you. It only needed the right rhythm to respond. A proper cool down isn't an ending, it's a promise. That every step you take tomorrow will begin from balance, not from tension. Inhale through your nose, hold, exhale through your mouth. Feel the air slide down to the belly, widening the ribs like opening blinds to morning light. Each slow exhale tells the heart, you may rest, you are safe. This is how you calm your body. The truth is, muscle loss doesn't arrive overnight. It arrives when motion ends too soon. But today, you chose differently. You let your movement finish with care. You honored the bridge between effort and ease. That choice rewrites the story of aging. It says, I am still strong, I am still learning, I am still becoming. As a doctor, I've watched countless patients recover not just because of medicine, but because they made peace with their own pace. The body listens best when spoken to gently. Each breath you took here was a message of patience. Each stretch a conversation of trust. So as you sit here, breathing softly, let gratitude settle over you like warm sunlight on calm water. Know that this peace isn't temporary, it's practice. And every time you practice, your nervous system memorizes it a little more. If this moment made you feel lighter or stronger inside, share this video. Someone you love might need calm too. You've earned this stillness. Stay here for one more breath and one more heartbeat. Because strength isn't lost with age, it simply rests until you move with calm. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel how your breath no longer fights for space, it flows. The tension that once wrapped around your shoulders has softened. The heartbeat that once pushed hard now moves like a slow drum in the distance. This is your body remembering peace. You've just guided yourself through recovery the way nature intended, with rhythm, patience, and awareness. Every inhale restored oxygen. Every exhale cleared fatigue. Each slow motion told your muscles, you're safe to rebuild now. Take one hand to your heart, one to your belly again. Inhale for 4, hold for 2, exhale for 6. Whisper quietly inside your mind. I'm proud of this moment. You didn't rush. You didn't fight. You chose calm. That single choice, repeated day after day, is what creates long-term senior wellness, not perfection, but presence. When you finish a workout this way, your body doesn't just recover faster, it grows wiser. Your circulation clears, your nerves quiet, and your thoughts steady. You may even notice sleep arriving more easily tonight, as if the calm you built here follows you into rest. So, before we close, breathe in gratitude for the strength that's still yours. Exhale any doubt that you've slowed down. You haven't slowed, you've refined. Your calm is your medicine, your breath, the gentle doctor inside you. Let this practice remind you that health is not found in rush or resistance, but in returning again and again to balance. If you feel calmer now, take a slow breath and write below, I choose calm. Each time you type those words, you remind your body, calm is a choice. Stay in this stillness for one more breath. Let the piano fade, the heart quiet, and your whole being rest in peace and strength.